Hi all, it's Sue Cook here. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I wanted to do a video today about handmade things that people make and all of that sort of thing, because we've got Christmas coming up, and I don't know about you, but I think I'm noticing people are feeling the pinch and they maybe want to do something more meaningful in the way of gifts. Anyway, I'm an author. I've been a writer my entire adult life, and I was a journalist when I was younger. So here are a few of the books I've written. My latest sensible book is called Brain in a Jar. Now this one is a proof copy because I've completely sold out of all the non-ones, but I need to order another batch. As you can see, it's big. And the reason I made it big is because it's got exercises in it, and you need to be able to see what you're doing. So if you're going to buy Brain in a Jar, get the book, not the Kindle, because that's probably too small, which is why I made this big. This is a 45-day course in heavy metal detox and dementia prevention, with a whole neurodevelopment section at the back based on 17 years of my experience. It's a good tool, and I've had good feedback on it, and it's now available in Helios Homeopathic Pharmacy, which makes me very happy. Actually, Brain in a Jar isn't the last book I've published. The actual last one is a kind of comedy. It's funny. Well, I think it's funny. It's called The Chicken Report. And every morning when I go downstairs, I make coffee for my partner and I give him the chicken report, and I just say what the hens are doing, and I make something up. And it's turned into, over the last several years, it's turned into a bit of a thing. So anyway, I started recording some of the chicken reports, and then I've made this book. So I don't know, it's probably showing backwards, but it's all just stupid stuff. Like Brittany, one of our hens, she loves being an emotional support chicken and sometimes wears a lanyard. Why not? And what have we got? This one. So sometimes Nick looks like she's judging you, and she's going, no, I'm not, but she's thinking, what is she wearing? And she's looking at one of the other hens and she's going, I look like Baby Spice. It's just nonsense. But there's pages and pages of stupid stuff that we come up with. £9 for that little number. Brain in a Jar is 17. Makes a really good stocking filler and something to just flick through and giggle at. Everybody who's looked through it has just giggled quite a lot, so that's made me happy. It's probably slightly out of context me showing you it like that, but a long time ago I wrote Nutrition for Special Needs with my friend Karen Stevenson, and this was really about the story of my father's issues with food and how we worked our way through that back in the 70s. So it's tips for parents, very good tips for parents with nutritional stuff if you're dealing with children with issues. Then I wrote Eat for Your Brain. Eat for Your Brain is, I don't know if you know Louise Hay's book, You Can Heal Your Life, where you can look up your symptoms and you see what the affirmation is you need to do. Well, this is kind of based on that. So you can look up your symptoms, and then you can see which superfoods you need to consume to help. Or you can look up the superfood and you can see what it does. So it kind of works both ways. This is a reference book. It's not a sit down in front of the sofa and read book, but it's all research. Everything's based on research. So here's a list, for example, of things that do things, and that's all superfoods. So healthy stuff. Maximize Your Child's Potential. This book is a collection of essays I've written, speeches I've presented, and other articles on stuff. Let me see if I can find the index. So being dyscalculate, growing up with neurodevelopmental delay, sensory issues, various radio interviews, all about left-handers, how our emotions can affect our senses, case studies, and maximizing your child's potential. So, and in the back of here is nutrition for special needs as well. So that's in the back of there. So it's quite a thick book. Maximise your child's potential. So those are all on my Amazon. So you can have a find of them there. They're also all on my Shopify, which is brainbuzzshop.com, I think. That's got 2 Z's, whereas my website has 3. But you can get the link from my website, which is brainbuzz.co.uk. Brainbuzz is 1 word, 3 Z's. And you can find the link to my Shopify there. And Brain in a Jar is also on Helios Homeopathic Pharmacy. Now, the reason I wrote all of these was to help people, because sometimes, especially, you know, when our children get diagnosed with something, my son was diagnosed with dyslexia, and I didn't have a me with 20 years experience to help me. I just had to forage my way through the jungle, chopping down bamboo and finding my way. And these books are a result of that. So they're written to help people. And that's what I've done. So make great stocking fillers, or if you want to buy them for yourself, something like that. It's a good thing to do, to look after yourself and think about all that sort of thing. But anyway, that's my books. I thought I'd do a little video for you today to present those. Thank you.